Good morning, I'm Abheudaya Shresttha, and these are the headlines of the hour. Chaos erupts at the parliament after Speaker Devraj Ghimire tries to proceed with parliamentary proceedings disregarding the demand of Nepali Congress. Uncertainty looms in the parliament meeting scheduled for today. Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal prepares to take the vote of confidence from the parliament this Monday following Janata Samajwadi Party's exit from the government. South Africa urges the International Court of Justice to order a halt to the Rafah offensive, accusing Israel of genocide in the Gaza Strip. More than 700,000 Palestinians flee Rafah after Israeli ground offensive. And Team Nepal to play warm-up matches against USA and Canada in preparation for the upcoming T20 World Cup. Nepal defeat Windward Volcanoes by 49 runs in the second practice match. Chaos erupted at yesterday's meeting of the House of Representatives as political parties remained firm in their respective stances regarding the formation of a parliamentary probe committee to investigate the fraud related to cooperatives. Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal and CPN-UML chairperson KP Sharma Oli had reacted after parliamentarians of Nepali Congress stopped Home Minister Ravi Lamichhane from reaching the rostrum. Tension escalated after a heated exchange between CPN-UML chair Oli and Nepali Congress Vice President Dhanraj Gurung. Amidst efforts for consensus among the parties, the meeting of the House of Representatives, previously called for 11 a.m. yesterday, was pushed for the evening, which began at 6 p.m. However, despite nearing agreement, the two sides failed to reach a consensus. Amidst the protest, the Speaker began reading the letters received from the Office of the President, after which other opposition parties, including Rashtriya Prajantra Party and Loktantrik Samajwadi Party, joined Nepali Congress in chanting with the demand of respecting parliamentary protocol.
सम्माननीय राष्ट्रपति श्री रामचंद्र पौडेल ज्यूबाट नेपालको संविधानको धारा 113 को उपधारा 2 बमोजिम प्रमाणीकरण भएको देहाय बमोजिमको विधेयक प्रमाणित प्रति एक थान यसै साथ संलग्न राखी पठाइएको बेहोरा अनुरोध गर्दछु। क्रम संख्या 1।
Speaker Ghimire allocated time for Home Minister Ravi Lamichhane amidst the protest of the opposition. Parliamentarians of Nepali Congress stopped Home Minister Lamichhane, after which the situation grew tense and chaos erupted. Prime Minister Dahal and CPN-UML chairperson Oli themselves reacted against the protest of Nepali Congress.
उप प्रधानमन्त्री एवं गृह मन्त्री रवि लामिछानेले सभाको बैठकमा उठेका विषयहरूको सम्बन्धमा बोल्नको लागि समय माग गर्नु भएको छ र रवि लामिछानेलाई बोल्नको लागि बोल्न दिनुपर्छ भन्ने कुराहरू पहिलादेखि आइपरिरहेको छ र उहाँले माग गर्नु भएको छ। त्यसले गर्दाखेरि म उहाँलाई रवि लामिछानेज्यूलाई बोल्नको लागि समय दिन्छु। माननीय सदस्यहरू आसन ग्रहण गरौं। मैले यहाँबाट उहाँलाई बोल्न समय दिएको छु र माननीय सदस्यहरू आसन ग्रहण गरौं। माननीय सदस्यहरू
Prime Minister Dahal and Nepali Congress spokesperson Prakash Sharan Mahat appeared to have an argument, after which Minister for Labour DP Aryal was seen trying to calm things down. As temperature rose, Speaker Ghimire asked Home Minister Lammichhane to return to his seat, and the Parliament meeting was pushed for 11 a.m. today. However, there is still uncertainty on whether the Parliament meeting will be able to convene today.
आसन ग्रहण गरौँ म गृहमन्त्रीलाई आसन ग्रहणको लागि अनुरोध गर्दछु माननीय गृहमन्त्रीलाई आसन ग्रहण गर्नको लागि म अनुरोध गर्दछु माननीय सदस्यहरूको आजको कार्यसूचीको बाँकी कार्यक्रमहरू सूचीबाट हटाइएको कुराको म जानकारी गराउँछु माननीय सदस्यहरू अब अर्को बैठक 2081 साल जेठ 4 गते शुक्रबार बिहान 11 बजे बस्ने गरी यो बैठक स्थगित हुन्छ।
After Speaker of the House of Representatives Devraj Ghimire attempted to proceed with yesterday's Parliament meeting amidst the protest of Nepali Congress, the ruling and opposition parties have resorted to making allegations against each other. Nepali Congress has said that dialogues would not be held any longer until the formation of the Parliamentary Probe Committee, while Rashtriya Swatantra Party has said that such a committee would no longer be formed. Main opposition Nepali Congress has alleged the ruling coalition of reacting in an aggressive manner. Criticizing Speaker Ghimire's handling of yesterday's Parliament meeting, Nepali Congress spokesperson Prakash Sharan Mahat said the Speaker attempted to proceed with the meeting disregarding the protest and demand of the main opposition, which complicated the situation. Meanwhile, parliamentarians of the ruling coalition have alleged Nepali Congress of disrespecting the parliamentary norms. They have alleged Nepali Congress parliamentarians of inappropriate behavior with CPN-UML chair KP Sharma Oli and have demanded an apology for yesterday's chaos in the parliament. They went on to add that the possibility of the formation of a parliamentary probe committee had now ended. Parliamentarians of other parties in the opposition have also alleged the ruling coalition of not trying to find a solution to this current situation. Meanwhile, the Parliamentary Party meeting of Nepali Congress held this morning has decided to remain with its demand on the formation of a Parliamentary Probe Committee to investigate the fraud related to cooperatives. Nepali Congress has said that Speaker Devraj Ghimire should shoulder the responsibility of yesterday's incident at the House of Representatives. The main opposition party has also demanded answers regarding yesterday's incident. Nepali Congress has concluded that the Speaker had to shoulder the responsibility of yesterday's incident at the Parliament. Main opposition Nepali Congress has alleged Speaker Ghimire of following what it called an apolitical note issued by CPN-UML chairperson KP Sharma Oli as an order. Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal is scheduled to take the vote of confidence from the House of Representatives this Monday. Following Janata Samajwadi Party Nepal's withdrawal of support extended to the government, Premier Dahal is taking the floor test from the Parliament as per Article 100, Sub-Article 2 of the Constitution of Nepal. The Speaker's Secretariat informed that Prime Minister Dahal sent a letter to Speaker Ghimire to put the floor test on the agenda of this Monday's Parliament meeting. There is constitutional provision that the Prime Minister has to take the vote of confidence from the Parliament within 30 days from the day any party splits or ruling party withdraws its support given to the government. Janata Samajwadi Party Nepal had exited the government last Monday by withdrawing its support extended to the government. The National Vigilance Center concluded that several driving license trial centers in the Kathmandu Valley are not adhering to prescribed standards and has issued a directive to take action against government entities. As traffic police were not deployed to the driving license trial centers following the directive, trial exams in the Kathmandu Valley have been halted. Individuals who had reached the driving license trial centers in the Kathmandu Valley yesterday had to return home without taking their trial exams. The investigation carried out by the National Vigilance Center concluded that majority of the driving license trial centers in Kathmandu, Lalitpur and Bhaktapur were operating against the law. The center claimed that the trial centers were operating without following the directives and criteria issued by the government. As traffic police and employees of the Transport Management Office were not deployed for work yesterday, trial exams were not conducted in any of the driving license trial centers. The Transport Management Office issued a notice citing that all trial exams have been suspended from yesterday for an indefinite period of time. The National Vigilance Center issued the directive to take action after finding that the transport management offices in Bhaktapur's Radhe Radhe, Kathmandu's Sano Bharyang and Chabahil, as well as Lalitpur's Ekantakuna were operating the trial centers against the rules of the center. The center says they formed infrastructures of trial centers at their will against the criteria. This has confused the examinees and caused them to fail the trial exams, leading to the hands of middlemen and being compelled to bribe to pass. Although trial centers have been operating by charging fees arbitrarily and not following criteria, action has not been taken. It is the responsibility of the Transport Management Office to monitor the trial centers which are registered with the office. Before renewing the license of these trial centers, the office should monitor whether technical criteria have been followed. However, the National Vigilance Center has informed that these trial centers have been operating by carrying out nexus with officials of the Transport Management Office. It's now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Here's the question. What do you term the halt in trials while investigating the irregularities at trial centers? Your options are A, high-handedness of traffic and transport management, B, high-handedness of trial centers, and C, fear of irregularities being discovered. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. The government has reached the final stages of its plan to provide subsidized loans for startups with 2 months of the ongoing fiscal year remaining. The Industrial Enterprise Development Institute said the budget will be dispersed by mid-June. The government has allocated 250 million rupees for startups this year. 1,658 applications have been submitted for the loan, out of which 394 have been selected to present their business plans. Projects that secure more than 50 points will be recommended by the Institute for the subsidized loan, for which the government has already deposited 250 million rupees at the Banijya Bank. Once the Institute makes the recommendations, the bank will transfer the amount to the applicant through their district offices. The government had called for applications on 2nd of February earlier this year. Qualifying projects can get up to 2.5 million rupees at 3% interest rate. Through its policies and programs for the next fiscal year, the government has also announced of providing subsidized loans to an additional 1,000 startups. In our Public Voice segment, we had asked people in several provinces, why have youths not been appealed towards entrepreneurship? Let's take a look at what they had to say.
जो आफ्नो मान्छे छ, चुक्को कार्यकर्ता छ, त्यो मान्छेलाई मात्र दिन खोज्नुहुन्छ। जो मान्छेले लगातार काम गरिरहेछ, बिचाराले जति मेहनत गरिरहेको हुन्छ कसैले, त्यो मान्छेलाई केही पनि हुँदैन।
लगानी गरेर पनि कही कतै डुब्छ कि हामीले मेहनत गरे बापतको लगानी फिर्ता हुने हो कि हैन भन्ने डरले चाहिँ एकदम विदेशीमा खोजिरहेका हुन्छन्।
उहाँहरुको लगानी अनुसार र महंगाई बजारको महंगाई बढे अनुसार आय स्तर नहुने भएर
त्यस्तो ट्रेनिङ पढाइ नभएको पनि छ।
हामी युथहरु पनि अलिकति एक्टिभ हुनु पर्यो हैन। आफ्नो पालिकामा चाहिँ के कस्ता बजेटहरु आका छन्, ती बजेटहरु चाहिँ हामीहरुकै लागि हुन्। हामीले पनि के गरेर ती बजेटहरु चाहिँ कार्यान्वयन गर्न सकेको भए अझ राम्रो हुन्थ्यो भन्नेतिर चाहिँ ध्यान गइराको छैन।
तुरुन्तै आय आर्जन अथवा आर्थिकको पाटो नहुने हुँदा
पोलिटिकल पार्टीले गर्दाखेरि युवाहरु पोलिटिकल पार्टीतिर लाग्छन्।
छिटो छिटो राजनीतिक फेरबदलका कारण पनि युवाहरु उद्यमशीलतामा जोडिन चाहदैनन्।
It's time now for the international update. South Africa yesterday urged the top UN court, the International Court of Justice, to order a halt to the Rafah offensive as part of its case in The Hague, accusing Israel of genocide in the Gaza Strip, saying the Palestinian people faced ongoing annihilation. The hearings at the International Court of Justice, also known as the World Court, come after South Africa last week asked for additional emergency measures to protect Rafah, a southern Gaza city where more than 1 million Palestinians have been sheltering. It also asked the court to order Israel to allow unimpeded access to Gaza for UN officials, organizations providing humanitarian aid, and journalists and investigators. Israel, which has rejected South Africa's claim that it is violating the 1949 Genocide Convention as baseless, will respond later today. An estimated 600,000 people have fled Israel attacks in Rafah in the past week, and another 100,000 in Gaza's north. Rafah is a tiny, overcrowded city where hundreds of thousands of Palestinians have taken shelter in tents and are facing the rapid spread of diseases and a severe lack of food and clean water. The only hospital in the area has shut down, leaving only a small facility that has been overwhelmed. At least 35,272 people have been killed and 79,205 wounded in Israeli attacks on Gaza since October 7. The death toll in Israel from Hamas's attacks stands at 1,139, with dozens still held captive.
Sports news.
Team Nepal, that is in the West Indies, in preparation for the upcoming T20 World Cup, defeated hosts Windward Volcanoes by 49 runs in the second practice match yesterday. In the match played at Park Hill in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Nepal elected to bat first and posted a challenging total of 179 runs in the allotted 20 overs. Skipper Rohit Paudel and Anil Shah scored half centuries for Nepal. Rohit top scored with 54 runs off 37 balls. Anil added 50 runs off 27 balls. Dipender Singh Airi scored a quick-fire 26 off 14 balls, and Kushal Bhurtel chipped in 25 runs. Chasing a victory target of 180 runs, Windward Volcanoes were bowled out for 130 runs in 18.5 overs. Skipper Kimini Malisa with 50 runs was the leading scorer for the Volcanoes. Gulshan Jha and Kushal Bhurtel were the pick of the Nepali bowlers, grabbing 3 wickets each. Nepal had defeated Windward Volcanoes by 4 wickets in the first practice match. Nepal are facing the same team tomorrow in their third practice match. After that, Team Nepal will depart for Houston, Texas. Nepal are scheduled to play 2 practice matches against Houston Hurricanes this Wednesday and Thursday. According to the schedule published by the International Cricket Council, Nepal will play against Team USA on 27th of May and will face Canada on 30th of May. Both the matches will be played at the Grand Prairie Stadium in Dallas, Texas. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.